Welcome back to the next project on the list, which is cloud security with AWS IAM. And so we're just going to jump right into it. I've already done this once, basically, but we're going to create two instances. Then we're going to create our IAM policy, and then we're going to create a user group which abides by this policy, and then we put a user into that user group who will then abide by this policy and be able to, do whatever he's going to do in here. And we're going to learn from scratch. We're going to work with EC2 instances, IAM policies, IAM users and groups, and then AWS account alias. Awesome. So you could follow on YouTube. I already did that. And this time we're going to go on our own without any guidance. Awesome. I mean, I think there's still some little guidance here because it's their project. So, all right, here we go. So first, welcome to the Next Week team. Wait, what? You just joined the Dynamic team as a DevOps engineer, and we're thrilled to have you on board. As we gear up for the upcoming holiday season, we need to boost our computing power to match the increased traffic to the websites. Lots of new students want to learn with Next Week over the break. We're going to onboard an intern working at Next Week, and they should have the right permission settings to contribute while keeping the company's resources secure. Alright, so we're going to launch two EC2 instances that can increase the Nexus computing power. So here we go. So first, hit EC2. My region is Africa, Cape Town, because it's the lowest latency closest to me. I'm in Ghana. And so this is going to be the name for our first one. So go to instances. I already did them here, but they should have been deleted by now. I don't know why they're still here. I think they'll delete on their own anyway. Let's filter by running. Perfect. Let's launch instances. We're going to launch this first one. We're going to add some tags. We're going to tag this environment. I mean, if you look down here, you can see it should be environment. And here, production. Yes. Awesome. Make sure we're using this, the AMI, Amazon machine image. I'll just keep it on the free tier. For the instance type, I will use the one that's slightly higher but still on the free tier. I don't know, I just feel like it's going to be faster, I guess. We're not going to use a key pair, and we're going to leave everything else as is, and we're going to launch the instance. Awesome. We're going to do the same thing again with the next instance. View all instances. It's running. Cool. Let's launch the next one. Give it a name. Add some tags. New tag. Yes. And this time we'll call it development. Oh, it's here. Wait, no. Okay, this development. The first one was production. Okay, cool. Production, development. Okay, we're good. Same, leave everything as is, but change this to the free tier, slightly higher version, but still free. Ignore the key pair for now, and then we're going to launch this instance as well. Sorry. Alrighty. Then now we're going to create an IAM policy that gives access to the development instance. Sure. Let's view our instances first. We've got both of them here. Then IAM. Let's go to a new tab with that. Okay. I think we're still here. Alright. This is so big, so let me make it smaller. Alright, create the IAM policy. So we're going to go to policies. Then we're going to hit create a policy. and then we're going to use JSON. We're going to copy this particular code. I'm going to do my best to explain what this means, but let's scroll in further so we can, oops, why? Okay, so basically this is just a version um, of the code that we're, what's up? Oh, shoot. My mouse was on something. Okay, cool. Alright, so basically this is a version of the JSON code, sorry, the JSON policy. So, and by per my understanding so far, the policy holder or whoever this is, they are going to be allowed to do whatever they want within this the EC2 instances and whatever they want with the resources within them on the condition that they are tagged development. So if this person goes into production, they can't do whatever they want because this is development. So they are allowed to do whatever they want within the EC2 instance and the resources as long as it's tagged development. They are also allowed to, read the title, the name, the description of any resource that is in the EC2, yeah, any resource in any EC2 resource or instance, I guess. So the production one as well, they can read and stuff, but they can't really do anything. And then there's a deny that says that they are denied from creating tags and deleting tags. And so we're going to save this one, say next, and then we're going to give it a policy name. I'll just scroll down and get the name from here. There we go. I'm going to copy this. So here's where the problem is. If we just try, it won't work. So we have to just remove mainly just the apostrophe. But to make this make sense, I'll just say the next development environment. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right. So in a nutshell, there's an explicit deny rule for anything that involves tagging, and then for all the resources. But you're allowed to read, write, permissions, do whatever you want within the resources as long as it is tagged development. Okay, I'm gonna create the policy. And if we look for next, we should find the policy here with the JSON. All right, I think we're done with this one, right? Yeah, I just tick it. Did I tick the other one? 1 second. Yeah, I tick this. Created IAM policy. And then create the AWS alias. Okay, cool. Just go to dashboard, and if we, yeah, just create our alias. And the alias, I think AWS has a name they want us to use. So, yep, this one. I'll just call it next week alias. I'll create the alias. Cool. Now we're gonna set up an IAM group. So we'll go to user groups, and then we're going to create a group, and we're gonna give the group this name, the dev group, and we're gonna attach the policy. Yeah, we're gonna attach this policy, the one we just created. Yeah. And then we're going to set up a dedicated IAM user for the new intern. So we go to users, create a user, and the username. Did I already take it? I did. And the username would be next work dev me. Gonna provide. We don't want them to change the password upon next sign in. If I hit next, it's gonna be a problem because there's space here. So we need to remove the space. If I didn't and I just try to go to the next one, you'd see I mean, I could go there, but I'll still have to come back and I'll see that it's invalid username because of the space. So best to next, and we'll add them to this user group, the one that we just created. We'll hit next, and I think, yeah, just create user. Perfect. Return to the list. Oh yeah, oops. So let's just download the CSV file. Don't forget to do that, else you will not have credentials. Yes, I want to replace them. I also want to, um, yeah, I don't know. Okay, fine. We've already done that. Let's return to the list. Okay, and check the box for user must create. Okay, I did that. I did all this already. Then we're going to log into AWS using the intent IAM. So first off, we're gonna have to open the CSV file. If you don't see it, oops, sorry. Yeah, that's a CSV file. This is how the file should look. I will copy this, then I'll hit this and create. Control Shift N should give me yeah, an incognito tab. Yeah, I'm using Brave browser, and then I'm gonna copy the username. Where's the browser? There it is. Ah, crud. Copy the username and then the password. I'm gonna sign in. And right off the bat, you can see we are being denied a lot of stuff. Let's go in. We're being denied everything because that's not what we're supposed to be doing. So let's go to S3 first so you can see what we're talking about. The policy says that you shouldn't be able to do anything else. It only talked about AWS. So are we creating a bucket? Don't create a bucket. Just show me the general purpose buckets. And it should get, you don't have permission. Aha, cool. So we could go to S3, but we will not see anything here, right? We won't. Why? Oh, I mean, we're supposed to go to EC2, sorry. Let's go to EC2. We'll still not see anything at the EC2 here because 0. Even though we have launch instances because of this, because we created ours in Cape Town. So we have to go to Cape Town to see where we are, and then voila. Let's just click out of the next. Let's just choose the running. Cool. Awesome. So this is the production, this is the development. We're supposed to test the intense access. Let's go to production first, and then let's try and stop the production instance. And let's hit stop and let's see what happens. Denied, failed, blah blah blah. Why? Because we are not supposed to touch or do anything within the production. But if we came to development and we did stop the instance and we hit it, it should be successful, and you should see it stopping, and then it will move to stop. Perfect. Thus we have tested it. Now the secret mission. Dun, 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 dun. Scroll up, So the secret mission wants us to use IAM, the IAM policy simulator. Awesome. We don't need to do that here. We can go here. Actually, maybe we can. Can we? Let's see if we can. If we go to dashboard, okay, I don't see policy simulator here, so I don't think we can do it here from here. But if we go to dashboard here, same IAM. Oh, this EC2. Okay, maybe we could try IAM and see. IAM. Let's see if we can use it, the policy simulator from here. I mean, the last two I did, I didn't do it from here. So, oh, see, we don't have enough permissions to use the simulator, so that won't work. Awesome. Good to know. Let's just go back. Go back to our instances. Oh, yeah, we stopped something. Shoot. Now I stopped it from running. Okay, so now I don't know which one. Okay, this is the stopped one. Okay. I think we can just start the instance again so it starts running. Come on. Pending and then running. Nice. Awesome. So now we're at the dashboard. We scroll down and we'll see policy simulator. And within the policy simulator, we're going to look for the groups. And we're going to use the dev group. And this is the policy we created. Now, if we hit this and we look for EC2, and then we select shoosh, we're going to look for the control F, or let's just say delete tag. Come on. And then the stop instances. Yep. And then we run the simulation. We will see we got denied both. And if we expand both, if we expand it, the delete tag, we'll see this is why we cannot delete the tag. This is because we have been denied permission to delete or create tags. Cool. Awesome. Especially if it's under. Okay, so now if you come to, which one is this? Stop instances. You can see that it's denied, right? Because we left this blank. But if we choose development and we run the simulation again, we will see we are allowed. Why are we allowed? Because we are only allowed to do anything to in the EC2 instance as long as it is tagged and development, so that we don't disrupt the production. Cool. And so this brings us to the end. I think I've done everything here. Stop instance denied too, yeah. So we talked about what the IAM policy does, and then I set up the simulation, yada yada yada, and we're done. Cool. So what were the key concepts? So services I used were the EC2, the AWS IAM. The concepts I learned include the IAM users, the user groups, the policies, and the account aliases. I learned how to use the policy simulator and the JSON, how the JSON policies work. I learned also how to launch, tag an instance, as well as create and log into other user accounts. How long has this project taken me now? About 19 minutes. So I'll just say about 20 minutes minus demo time. I mean, there's a little bit of demo time because I'm talking while I'm doing this. So yeah. So now it's time to delete our resources. So we would, let's just close from here. We're done with this. and we're going to work backwards. I'm just going to go to policy first. Actually, no, I'm here. I don't like the alias. I'll use my own alias. So I will delete the alias that's here. Done. And then I will go to policy and I'll look for next work. And I will delete the policy. And then I will delete the policy done. The user. There he is. Delete. Confirm. Delete. The IAM group. Delete. The production instance. No, we might as well go to instances. Both of them. And we'll terminate them. And we just hit terminate. And we should be done. Alright, in total it took us about 20 minutes to do everything. We could have done it faster if I wasn't talking, I guess. But here we are, mission accomplished. Perfect. Let's share the documentation. Alright, and so we're done. Thanks for watching. See ya.